within 2 generations, or about 60 years of your passing, your death, your legacy may be nothing more than a name and a date. Unless they find that note you left. I'm sorry, didn't they tell you about the note? The note, you did leave one, right? The note, the one about that you wrote about the experiences that you had here in this life. And then what you learned from those experiences. And then what you became because of those. And then maybe you wrote about the people you loved and gave some advice. No note. No journals. No personal histories. What then will you have left behind? A few comments on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Is that really, though, where you bore your soul? Is that really where you told your story? I understand. It's not like it's a commandment. Nah, that book of life thing, where the dead are judged based upon what's written in those books. Oh, there's somebody else writing that. Some like angels. Yeah. Maybe it's like an optional doctrine. Our posterity will be fine without those records. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that Nephi didn't think like that, or Mormon, or the apostles who chronicled the life of Christ. But then again, you're not involved in the work of God. You've never gone on a mission, never gone to a temple, never had an unseen power protect you in death or danger. And obviously you've never prayed or wanted to or tried. Because if you had, wouldn't you? Shouldn't you have written about it? Would your posterity find that interesting? Inspiring, even? Many years ago, a young woman did keep a journal. And although many of the early entries of hers were on the mundane things of her life, her circumstance, her family, Time magazine named her one of the 20th century's most important people, stating, with a diary kept in a secret attic, she braved the Nazis and lent a searing voice to the fight for human dignity. Her name, Anne Frank. And in March of 1945, at the age of 15, she died, along with millions of other Jews in concentration camps. And the fascinating part, the absolute fascinating part to me, is that Anne, at the age of 13 and 14, had no idea. No idea that her words, her life, her diary would have such impact and influence on generations yet to come. No idea. A few years ago, I started a nonprofit historical archive in order to get people to record their personal histories. We had a real hard time selling it. We could hardly even give it away, the services. And these are some of the excuses that I heard. I'll get around to it. My life is not important. And here's the one that really bothered me. No one wants to know about me. Oh, the worth of a soul. If you do not leave the note, your words, your opinions may not be heard. May make no difference. Your influence will be lost. Your very existence may be questioned. Start writing. Your very legacy depends upon it. Start writing. Exciting things will happen. Start writing because writing is a form of therapy. Graham Greene, one of the greatest writers of the 20th century, said, "Sometimes I wonder how all those who do not write, compose, or paint can manage the madness, the melancholy, the pain, the fear, which is inherent in a human situation." I also agree with Susan Ernst, who said, "Millions long for immortality who don't know what to do with themselves on a rainy Sunday afternoon." So yes, hate the process of writing, if you must, but love having written. Live forever. Leave the note.